about the second busiest intersection in all of Indiana.
Yeah, so we're talking about the North Split in the heart of downtown Indianapolis. It's the target of a major reconstruction project that will last for the next 2 years. Well, today we got our first look at the plans for bridges and overpasses, as well as what engineers are doing to minimize traffic noise for neighbors. Wish TV's Dan Klein joining us now live. And Dan, a virtual open house today is also the first public presentation of which roads are going to stay open.
Yeah, well, I-70 is still closed for another couple weeks. Under normal conditions, we're talking about 214,000 vehicles which travel through this intersection each and every day. In other words, 150 cars and trucks every minute round the clock. That's why design teams are taking their time to go through every inch and make it as smooth and as quiet as possible. An intersection 50 to 60 years old is due for a makeover. And this is what preliminary plans call for bridges to look like when it's done, both during the day and at night. Officials say there will be wider sidewalks, and lighting is designed to be both safe and appealing. The goal, thanks to public input, keeping a simple pattern so it doesn't become a competing focal point in historic neighborhoods. Also, plans for a detour to the Monon Trail, which will remain open even after the trail reopens. One more brand new piece unveiled Tuesday, design plans to keep sound down in neighborhoods. 15-foot high barriers are going on the north side of I-70 east of the split. Other proposed locations did not have enough support, but other design plans will help. Jointless concrete pavement and bridges will mean less noise. And grooving in the concrete will go with the flow of traffic, not perpendicular, which could lessen noise up to 5 decibels without making potholes any worse. As for the traffic itself, the biggest piece, I-65 from the split to Washington Street, will close in both directions for close to 2 years, up to 520 days. In a virtual open house, officials say Pine Street to I-70 East will remain open at all times, as well as the exit ramps to Michigan or Ohio for traffic heading downtown. As for any local street closure, like the College or Central Avenue underpass, it's limited to 90 days combined, and adjacent streets will never be closed at the same time. Plus, officials say streets like Washington and West will be realigned for the long haul, along with retiming hundreds of traffic signals downtown. Another virtual open house is happening on Thursday from 6 until 8. Otherwise, as far as for the rest of the timeline, INDOT hopes to pick a design build team in June. They hope that construction can begin by the end of the year, but things will not fully reopen until the end of 2022. Reporting live, Dan Klein, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and be sure to follow us on Facebook.
That's a big project, Dan. Thank you very much.